Hello guys, and welcome back to another tutorial for the quick counter tactic, long ball counter tactic. This is not going to be the default meta tactic like everyone is playing. Personally, I hate playing meta tactic. I like to play football style of play and then mimic the real life football into this game. Hence, you can see it on my streams on Twitch. Most of the games that I play are actually the football-esque more type of the games. I play on pass support free, so I can have the freedom of the passing and everything. So hence of that, this is the fifth version of the quick counter tactic that I'm developing that is going to counter the metas because it has the OP numbers in the attack and it has OP numbers in the defense, especially in the defense because the meta players are actually playing through down to the middle, and you have numbers there always, and you have numbers on the sides as well. So what I created is 4 in the back line, 2 in the mid, 3 in the attacking section of the pitch, and 1 attacker. And it looks like that you are actually playing from the start of the match 4-3-4-5-1 formation, but during the match it transitions with the advanced instructions that I'm going to show to you. It transitions to, in the attack, it transforms sometimes into 4-3-3, it transforms into 4-4-2, it transforms into 3-5-1, it transforms into 3-6-1, and so and so. It depends on the certain situations on the pitch. But most of the time, you have the numbers in the attack and you have the numbers in the defense. The downside of the quick counter formation is if you lose ball quickly on your well, close to the offside of the pitch, and your defenders are not positioned aligned very good, you have the opponent have the counter attack advantage because most of the opponents are playing long ball counter meta with 3 center backs or 2 full backs on defensive, and then 3 attacking players. If you watch the top 100 players, you will see that they all have the same formation because they don't want to play this as a football game. They want to just win by any means necessary and kill the buzz of the game. I'm hoping that Konami is going to give us the option to choose which division are we going to play, fully assisted or unassisted, and those who want to play meta go to the assisted side. For us who wants to play real football and challenge ourselves and challenge our opponents, we can play unassisted mode, and that would be a beautiful thing because we will then have the diversity, and the people who play unassisted are more prone to be professionals than people who are exploiting the game mechanics and playing meta, playing assisted. That is not how you become the professional, and that's also false belief that you are actually good, and then you come on the offline tournament when you need to play by the certain rules, and you got pummeled by the rest of the people who actually play most close to the professional players. I talked to the Kappa and Roxam, and for the Konami tournaments, official Konami tournaments, that's Konami Pro League, they play on pass support free, and that's what they need to do. So hence the professional side of the game. I'm not talking the ISF. I'm not talking about the GAF or European Esports Federation. They don't have the clear rules yet. But for Konami tournaments that Konami is doing with the pro clubs, those are the official rules. Pass support needs to be free, so you can play formation. Otherwise, you can do whatever you want, but pass support needs to be free. So, without further ado about the introduction, let's discuss and explain the actual formation. So, I have here back 4, and what I did is put defensive on Lizarazu, and I need Arnold because he has better crossing and better passing. I need him to go up and create options here like this, or create options here like this. It depends where is Mbappe in that certain situation. If Mbappe is going here, then Arnold is going to move here, and if Mbappe is going wider, then Arnold is moving here as well. So that is how Arnold is positioning himself on the pitch, because he's offensive fullback, and I need one offensive fullback to go and cross the ball with the certain times. The set of in the mid is triangle with Patrick Vieira box to box, Makelele, Destroyer, and Messi, who is creative playmaker. On the advanced midfielder position, you can use whole player, you can use that, you can use creative playmaker, you can use number 10, classic number 10, and you can use orchestrator as well. Sometimes you can use prolific winger, but in the such situations, it more falsely goes like this, but nevertheless it's still good. And on the sides, I use pacey players that can hold the ball, dribble, or pass the ball as well, and have the curls for the outside range. And in the attack, I always have one strong attacker. It's either Lewandowski combination with Haaland coming from the bench. It's either Vlahovic with combination someone else coming from the bench, Giroud or Ibrahimovic or someone like that. It would be nice if your player is a target man and then can hold the ball, or deep line playmaker is good as well. It depends on the deep line playmaker. He moves a little bit, drop deeper, so that advanced midfielder can go a little more upwards, and then in certain situations on the pitch, they create a 4-4-2 formation like this. They create 4-4-2 formation. So it's always good. It's always good that this is more freedom and more fluid than any formations ever, because everyone is moving constantly. They sit in their positions, but they have freedom to move around and do whatever they want. So yeah, I switched this, and my current form is A by the wins, and I can show you the results later on from it. And when I lose by 1 goal, or yesterday I lose by the delay that I had against the opponent, but I think that was by my ISP. So nevertheless, so let's go to the combinations of the players that you can use. You can use here goal poacher. Well, I use Mbappe goal poacher, but you can use prolific winger or roaming flank on their sides as well. Creative playmaker is good as well, because, well, Neymar is good at dribbling and holding the ball and running with it, so I'm using him there as well. I use Foden on this side always as well, Saka on this side. So it's always about thinking, what do you want to have? Sometimes I want to have a pacey runner who can run through the opponent's defense and cut inside and pass the ball. Or sometimes I want to have the player who has capabilities to score outside of the box. It's always it's by the choice. What do you want? But this is going to help you a lot, because it gives you the certain advantage, and I will tell you why. It's because of the advanced instructions that I implemented. Defensive, as I stated on the beginning, it's on the Lizarazu or the fullback that I don't want to have that much of the attacking choices, especially when I go red and maybe chasing the result who is 0-0. Anchoring is on the box-to-box midfielder, so he doesn't go to the sides, he mostly goes in the mid and moves like this. So basically this is the furthest that he can go on the side, like that, and here, like that. So he's not going to switch on this side, maybe 5% of the game, but the rest of the 95% he's going to be on this side and move it like that. So that is why I do that, so he can go upwards and create the attack options as well. Counter target is on the one flanker, So he is always capable to get that fast ball and run when you need to have the fast counter attack. And the key thing that, well, it's killing stamina, but it's doing the job. In when you are defending, Messi drops deeper, and then you have basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players at the back. 7 players at the back. And if you go even deeper and deeper, then they drop here to get the ball as well. And you have the guy who can take the ball out of the box with the pass, with everything. And that is what I did. I implemented advanced midfielder dropping deep as a center back. And it works like a charm because no one is expecting that he is going to be there and collect the ball. And with him, you're not losing that much balls because when Vieira has the ball deeper, he doesn't have that good passing and lofted passing, and you always quickly lose the ball. Same principle applies on the Makelele, Puyol, and Bastoni as well. So with the advanced midfielder who has 88 and above passing or lofted pass, and he dropping deeper, getting that ball, you have always a chance to pass on the sides or to your attacker, long ball, and then he can drop deeper to, because in those certain situations when Messi drops down, you send the ball to Lewandowski. Vieira is already opening the space here. Makelele is opening the space like here. They are moving here and here, and then Messi comes running. When Vieira gets the ball, you can hold the ball with Vieira, you can hold the ball with Makelele. Messi comes running, then Messi goes here, and Lewandowski goes on this side. Or Lewandowski goes on this side, Messi goes here, and you have then in those situations 5 in the attack, space, fast-paced players, and then when you pass the ball to the Messi, you wait for Lewandowski to drop here like this, and then in such situations you hold the ball, drop deeper with the Messi, Lewandowski will go up, and then he will open the space for Patrick Vieira. You have the pass with Messi to Patrick Vieira, and you have the goal chance. That is what I do. You can see my plays, you can see how I play it, how I position my players, and how I'm reading the game constantly on my streams and even on the epic matches that are already on the YouTube channel as well. So that is the things that I implemented with this tactic. The same principle applies with the long ball counter as well formation, but long ball counter means they will be more defensive as well. So that is what it will happen. So they will be even more defensive than quick counter. With the quick counter, your backline is going to be somewhere in this mid area, but with the long ball counter, your backline is going to be here. So you don't have that so your opponent doesn't have that much of fast pace, so he can counter you. With the long ball counter, with the quick counter, you are still open to fast quick counters from the opponent, but it's not the regular quick counters, it's the long ball counters that opponents are using nevertheless. But you will have this, you will have the compactness, you will have the options in the attack. You can do well, you can cross the ball with them, you can sharp cross it, everything is optional. If Lewandowski don't get that ball, Mbappe will get that ball because Mbappe is going to drop here as another center forward, and then he will open up space for Arnold to collect the ball so he can cross. And it's multiple options, guys, multiple options in every certain part of the pitch, and that is what is going to help you win the games. I hope you enjoy this. I hope I helped you a lot. Please make sure that you press like, share this tactic, so more people can counter attack metas now, because, well, meta is ruining the game experience for everyone, not just for me. So everyone share these tactics, try it. It's the new quick counter formation. You can do it as a long ball counter. With the possession style, it's much harder to play with this formation, because with the possession style you need to trigger pass and run constantly, so your players move forward in the open spaces. Quick counter is the perfect for this. Maybe out wide will help as well. They will spread the opponent, but this is go-to formation. With those instructions that I set, you will have big win ratio. So yeah, guys, thank you again for watching. Thank you for being on the live streams as well. I'm streaming on Twitch Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays from 21:30 CET. The links are all going to be down below. Thank you for your support. See you next time, and enjoy the rest of the videos on the channel. Bye bye, everyone.